Hey everyone! Get ready for the ultimate adrenaline rush. Prepare yourself for the craziest and most thrilling crash tests ever caught on video. It's time for an action-packed show full of explosions and the roar of metal colliding. Let's dive in! An undeniably impressive durability test. In one test, a mannequin is swapped for the CEO of a company specializing in manufacturing and installing bulletproof automotive glass. During a test, a truck carrying railroad ties collides with another vehicle at 80 kilometers per hour. The ties largely remain in place, but shift enough to trap the driver's cabin. A face-off between a car and the iconic British Chieftain Mark VI tank, weighing 55 tons.
Three, two, one. 0.
The spacecraft's Orion capsule includes a launch abort system for emergencies, such as potential explosions. A crash test examines an electromechanical barrier designed to counter large-scale threats.
Clear.
请大家在安全区等候，尽量进去3分钟。消防请就位。
哇！太刺激了！
A car dropped from a height of 32 meters hits the ground at a speed of 90 kilometers per hour. When a steel plate is placed on the ground, the impact becomes significantly more destructive. High-impact resistant bollards and net arresters are tested. These devices are essential for high-security areas like hospitals and government buildings. Net arresters are also used at airports to prevent planes from rolling off runways. Heavy construction machinery versus standard cars, an extraordinary display of power and destruction. This compact, easy-to-install system can stop 7-ton vehicles moving at speeds of up to 82 kilometers per hour. The engine, part of the heaviest operational rocket in use today, consumes 6 tons of fuel every second while running. A shooting test highlights an armored off-road vehicle equipped with a 7mm steel body and 50mm bulletproof glass, both capable of withstanding close-range gunfire. Two rigorous crash tests are conducted on modern ambulances, one simulating a rollover and another a side impact collision with the vehicle traveling at 65 kilometers per hour. Even in controlled crash test environments, accidents can lead to unexpected outcomes. In one instance, an uneven testing surface caused a car to veer unpredictably after a collision. An emergency escape system for the new T-7 Red Hawk trainer aircraft undergoes testing, demonstrating that the pilot can eject in mere seconds.
It's the same 9mm, 115 grain. Going a bit faster. We've got only a 4-inch barrel, but an 8. Took 5 rounds. Held up pretty well. We had one where we got
A single high-strength bollard proves capable of slicing a 20-ton truck in half while absorbing immense kinetic energy. Zeekr 001 receives 5-star Euro NCAP and Green NCAP ratings on May 29, 2024, and here's the reason why. An Austrian Railways crash simulation recreates a scenario where a car stalls on railway tracks. The video clearly shows that even with emergency braking, the train can push the car a considerable distance. In a series of crash tests organized by the Dynamic Test Center in Switzerland, with support from the Bern University of Applied Sciences, an unconventional vehicle, a motorhome towing a trailer with a poorly secured 238-kilogram load, was put to the test. The results, made clear by the installed dummies, revealed the extent of the damage and the risk of injury. Advancements in weapon technology have transformed automatic mounted grenade launchers into fully fledged combat stations. These are now equipped with a range of devices, including laser rangefinders, thermal sights, and even automatic ballistic correction systems. Modern vehicles can fire as many as 240 to 300 grenades per minute.
Actually hitting the car. So the round did exactly what it was supposed to do and airburst in the area of the car.
At a NASA research center, engineers dropped a section of an aircraft fuselage containing 10 mannequins from a height of 4 meters.
The damage will be analysed to advance the development of new technologies designed to improve the impact resistance of airplane structures.
This crash test simulated a dangerous scenario involving a gas explosion on a boat. The experiment demonstrated that a gas leak from a cylinder in an enclosed space, under certain conditions, could trigger a powerful explosion with flames so intense that the crew would have virtually no chance of survival.
I'm going to go around this way. This is just carnage. It's completely destroyed, absolutely destroyed. I don't think anyone's going to...
A head-on collision with a 40% offset is currently the most common type of crash test in the automotive industry. Some phone models have become legendary for their durability. It's hard to imagine a test they couldn't survive. This is what can happen to someone who thinks it's a good idea to race a train at a railroad crossing. This vivid demonstration was set up by the North Carolina Department of Transportation. Hydraulic shears work effortlessly, slicing through metal as if it were wet paper. A set of trials carried out by the developers of advanced security systems for school buses highlighted the importance of securing child passengers with seat belts. And equipping the driver's seat area with a front airbag. At Holman Air Force Base in New Mexico, rocket sleds were tested to evaluate the performance of hypersonic weapons. These sleds reached an incredible speed of Mach 8.6, equivalent to 10,620 kilometers per hour. In a simulated crash test, a head-on collision involving a truck demonstrated the effects of inertia. The unrestrained dummy in the passenger seat was violently thrown forward, highlighting the critical importance of seatbelts. Concrete blocks weighing 1.5 tons may appear to provide strong protection, but a crash test revealed they are no match for a 10-ton truck moving at 55 kilometers per hour. In another safety test, an electric vehicle collided with a tree at 84 kilometers per hour. The results confirmed that its safety features are on par with those of conventional combustion engine vehicles. The high-voltage system deactivated promptly after the crash, preventing fires even though the battery sustained severe damage. The mobile shredder machine has become a game changer in the recycling industry, particularly in managing automotive waste. Designed to shred and recycle scrap cars, these machines are portable, efficient, and environmentally friendly solutions to the growing problem of vehicle disposal. As part of the Safe Movement campaign, Polish railway workers organized a demonstration to showcase the consequences of collisions between trains and cars. The aim was to increase public awareness of safe behavior at railroad crossings, with support from media coverage to amplify the message. The Orion spacecraft, built to transport crew and cargo to the International Space Station, ISS, and support potential missions to the Moon and Mars, has undergone remarkable tests. During these experiments, researchers used a spacecraft model to examine how its structure withstands the impact of a water landing.
Uwaga. Jedzie tramwaj, kierowca patrzy na telefon, niedobrze! Tragiczna sytuacja.
To put this into perspective, the average tram weighs around 20 tons, and even at low speeds, a collision with one can be devastating for most vehicles. Innovative fire safety solutions. At a National Guard base in Missouri, high-expansion foam is being tested as a rapid fire suppression method for enclosed spaces like aircraft hangars. This foam can expand to over 200 times its original liquid volume, making it an effective solution for controlling fires in confined areas. NASA's Research Center is experimenting with energy-absorbing technologies to enhance the durability of aircraft fuselages during crash landings. The black dots visible on the fuselage are part of a photogrammetry system that employs 3D scanning to precisely measure surface damage.
1, release.
In another test, a 275-liter nylon fuel tank is dropped from a height of 15 meters to simulate flight conditions, assessing its resilience and safety performance. The U.S. Federal Railroad Administration carried out an in-depth crash test to evaluate the strength and performance of a fuel tank. For this experiment, a 36-ton dump truck, modified to operate on railway tracks, was propelled into the tank at a speed of 70 kilometers per hour. While the test setup didn't exactly replicate real-world railroad crossing accidents, it successfully simulated key conditions, providing valuable insights. Simulating and anticipating potential problems is vital for ensuring safety, especially in high-risk scenarios like sailing, where errors can be catastrophic and assistance is often out of reach. In one experiment, professional sailors analyzed what happens to a vessel and its crew during a capsize. A significant observation was the danger posed by unsecured items in the cabin, which can harm the crew. Small modifications to stabilize the interior can substantially improve survival chances in such emergencies. Exploring vehicle and gravity experiments.